Hey guys, it's Digital Heart here, and I'm going to go ahead and do another Eeveelution that's been requested quite a few times, and it's Vaporeon. You're probably thinking that looks nothing like Vaporeon. Well, I tried. I honestly tried, guys, and this is what I came up with, and look at it. He's got the cute little scaling down his back and his tail, and he's quite a finger hugger. Like, look at that. He's quite loving and stuff, but anyway, guys, this is the water evolved form of Eevee, if y'all didn't know. And yeah, I haven't put the eye gleams on, but whatever. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this video right away. So for this project, you will need dark blue, some light blue, some white, a clear band, some yellow, and 2 black beads for the eyeballs. Okay, so we have a lot of pieces to put together before we can put this little guy together. So what we're gonna do is do double blues, triple blues, double blues again, and then cap it off relatively tight if you can. Okay. Okay, so that's the first part. I'm going to do this again. So I'm going to take this piece and put it right there. Hopefully it doesn't undo itself. So, double, triple, double, cap. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put this right next to it. So I got those 2 pieces. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the neck piece, which is gonna be a clear band, and you're gonna tie white bands onto it. So here's the clear band. I started it off, so I'm not here forever. Take the white band and you literally just tie it on there like an adorable little bow. It will take a few tries, and you do have to do quite a few. If you've watched the Jolteon video that I've made, this is how you do the Jolteon's collar, except for we cut it at the end, but we're not going to cut it this time since we need the fluffy collar look that Vaporeon has. So I'll put that there. I might have to add some more on later. I don't know right now. I'm not really, I'm winging it. Per the norm. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and do double blue. Then we're going to go ahead and take one of the dark blues and twist it onto itself and put it underneath that double band. Twist another band onto itself. And twist another band onto itself. Cap this off relatively tightly. This will be the fin that's on the top of the head, so you don't want there to be a bunch of loosey-gooseys up there, because that'll be kind of weird, And I'm looming if you can't tell. Here's the weird piece that goes on the top of the head. Kind of looks like the Teletubbies thing that goes on top of the head. Tinky Winky, Dipsy. La la. Oh. Okay. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is do a double of the lighter blue. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a double dark blue, double dark blue. And I'm going to go ahead and cap this off with dark blue. Doesn't necessarily have to be tight. This is one that you don't have to do as tight, which is nice. This is going to be the weird thing on the side of the face. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on the other, over here. So we're going to go ahead and do that weird piece that we just did again. So double light blue, double dark blue, double dark blue, and cap with the dark blue. Now the side face pieces, you can do them in yellow if you want. It's up to you on your preference. I did them in blue just because they looked a little neater. But you could do them in yellow because if you look at the character itself, it does have it yellowish. Like, it's a light yellow though, so it's not really like the bada bing yellow kind of a thing. Oh well. Okay. So this next step, let's see, what part are we on? Oh, we're on the arms, which are going to be double light blue, double light blue, double light blue, and double light blue. And you're going to go ahead and cap this off. Okay. And loom it up. This will be your first leg. Actually comes down to making the body today. It's gonna look a little weird because we have to do a special step with the body, so we're gonna do the arms and stuff now. So double blue, double blue, double blue, and this is the lighter blue that we're working with right now. I know I'm kind of doing it off to the side just because I'm trying to show all the pieces, because some assembly is required. More like a lot of assembly is required. I'm just saying. Oop. Okay. Why the legs keep coming out weird. Every time I'm doing them right now, they're coming out really weird. Like, coming out like this. Oh well. So for the next step, you're going to want to wrap a dark blue band onto a hook, on your hook, and then slide it onto a light blue band and put that aside. We're going to do the tail right now, so you're going to need to do 4 of these. I went ahead and already did the other ones real quick. So, go ahead. Pause the video. Go ahead. You done? Okay. So what you're going to want to do first is, of course, I'm going to do it on this hook, or the middle hook, or the middle peg, sorry. Just because it'll be easier for me. going to put down the blue band, and then you're going to put down a light blue band on top, kind of securing it in place. You're going to do the same thing below the other peg. So put down one of the weird bands. Make sure to always push all your bands down or else it won't work. So weird band under and light blue on top, sandwiching. Do the same thing for the last one and sandwich. Now remember those weird little pieces that were double, triple, double? So you're going to want to grab them. I'm going to grab the first one and hold it like that on my hook, and I'm going to attach it right here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, or the other piece on the other side. There are going to be a lot of bands, and it is not going to want to cooperate. Mine's not cooperating, so good luck. Okay, so that is the last little rat-a-tat. These two are kind of acting as our cap bands. So what I'm going to do is reach at the very, 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 very bottom. I grab both the weird band and the, be quiet cat, the weird band and the band that was on top, and loom it up like that. And it has sandwiched it just nicely. And now I'm going to loom regularly, making sure to grab both the weird band and the regular band. Okay. And when you get up to the very top, just leave it. Take that piece off. Okay. Sorry, I'm moving my legs. Being very careful taking this off the loom. Grabbing it with my hook. And here we go. Here is the tail this far. It's kind of already curling, which will be fun later. I'm just going to go ahead and attach this onto the bottom of my loom because I don't trust it. I feel like it's going to fall apart. So I attached it right here. Okay, so now what we're going to go ahead and do at the very top of your loom, whoops, excuse my movement. That was my knockers knocking the knocker thing. Knock knock. Put my random loom band and that really skinny, weird, ugly piece that we did. We're going to go ahead and attach it. Is it first or is it last? We're going to do that after we do this other part. So from there, we're going to go ahead and do double blue, double blue, and double light blue. And then we're going to go ahead and attach that weird piece over the light blue. So that way there's a little bit of a differentiation. So we'll be able to tell the difference later on what goes where. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and grab the weird piece, hold it like a pair of underwear, and attach. Okay, I said attach. There. So I'm going to attach it like that. Attach the other one onto the other side of the face. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and do double light blue, double light blue, then double light blue. So far the head looks like that. I'm going to attach the eye band later because I've misplaced my beads, so I think I'll find them. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and now do double light blue, and we're going to go ahead and do double blue for the double light blue for the shoulder, double light blue for the other shoulder. I'm going to grab one of the arm bands that we've made already, the one that I said was acting kind of weird. We're going to attach it onto the coordinating sides where the arms are going to be. I'm telling you now that this foot is acting so weird. I don't know what I did. I really don't care. Okay, I fixed it. But it would bother me, like, in the long run. Okay? So I attached the arms like that. This is the part that's going to make everyone kind of mad. You know how we did the tail? Let me show you the tail. The tail with those lovely little thingies. We're going to do that along the back of our character. So go ahead and grab a dark blue band, wrap it on your hook, and string it onto a light blue band. Okay. And I must say, I've done this quite a few times, so don't feel bad if you don't do it your first time, okay? So I'm attaching it down like that, and then the light blue band on top to kind of hold it in place. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that again. The body is about 3 or 4, haven't decided yet, lengths long, so that's how many of these pieces we're going to do. If you want to make them ahead of time, you can, but I'm just going with the flow, making them as I go, because why not? Why not? That was the most annoying Pokemon. Have you ever noticed how Team Rocket just like straight up gets the annoying Pokemon? It's like Giovanni's just like, damn, these guys are annoying. Here, let me give them annoying Pokemon. Thus, their team. Okay. But you know, they're not all bad considering, in, you know, a couple of the Pokemon movies and in the show, they do actually have a really soft spot for Ash and each other, which I think is quite lovely. Even though they're failures in life, they still are quite funny to watch. Okay, so I decided to go with 4 rows. And remember, attach the weird band and then the light blue band on top of it, okay? So it looks just like that, okay? So now let's go ahead and do double bands, oops, down the sides now. Just double light blue bands if you got it on ya. Because for some reason my light blue bands are all disappearing. Okay. Alright. So let's see. Light blue, light blue, light blue. What did I do? What is this? Oh. That was attempt 1 that I just took apart to make this. So we got the body so far. Had to go get more bands. Then we're going to do at least the legs length, which the front paws are 4, so we have to do at least 4 down, so that way it'll be even, because if you don't, it won't be even, and it'll bother me. I don't know about you. It's like really long front arms and then really short back legs. That would bug me so bad. Like really, really, really bad. Okay. So from the armband to the bottom of where we ended up, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and cap off my paws on the bottom because our front paw is already pretty much all done. They just, you know, got attached. I'm going to go ahead and grab my tail off that bottom peg. My cat is demanding to ruin this video. Okay, so when you go to attach the tail, make sure to put the weird blue pieces downwards. Okay, so attach. Like here, you'd attach any other piece, and you tuck the tail in, but make sure that that's down, okay? It's very important. I'm going to grab a blue band and twist it onto itself. Whoop. Attach from this peg to this peg right under the tail, and then triangle band it and bring the bottom of the triangle over the top so it's holding where the tail piece is going to end up being. Triangle band here, triangle, and I'm twisting the bands over on themselves if you can't tell. I know I keep kind of going off camera when I do that, but it's just so that way it's tighter and it's easier for it to stand up. Okay, so now I gotta go get the beads. Okay, after a search and rescue mission for these beads, I'm gonna attach the eyeballs up here. So from the bottom to the top, that's what it should look like so far. Let's do this. Nobody wants me to film. Okay, so from the top to the bottom, go ahead and get started from the bottom of the feet up. Just go ahead and loom normally. When you get to the weird triangle band, reach into it, don't knot around it, and pull up. Okay, I'm gonna reach in, not up, or in, not around, in, not around, or in, yeah. I'm looming up like normal. When you get to the armband, make sure not to grab the armbands, but the two bands that are under it. Make sure you actually do grab the bands that are under it, because if you don't, it makes it harder to stand later. I don't know why, it just does. So I did the whole side just because it was easier. And I'm going to go ahead and do it so you guys can actually see what I'm doing this time. Okay. Oh man. I had a breakage. I gotta fix it. What the heck did I do? Oh man. Every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Okay, we're back. Now that I know that that slip knot or that cap knot is, that cap band is deadly, I'm being extra careful with it. Looming up. Gonna get to the part where I wanted to show you. Making sure to reach in the triangle band, then pull it up. In and up. In and up. in and up. Oops, off camera again. I just love doing that, guys, because I like making you guys guess on what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Ooh. So just like that. Now for the hard part, which is going to be the tail part. Okay, now I'm reaching. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab the tail, pull, so I can reach the two bands at the very bottom, and I'm going to loom them up. Okay, now loom up the center of the body as normal. That was like the hardest part with the tail, because the tail is in the way. It's all big and poofy. Make sure to grab the neck bands only when looming up. Okay, bring the bands to their designated side. I think I only grabbed one. I did. Boo! There we go. Just depending on how I'm feeling will determine on whether or not I go from the bottom up or if I go from the top to the bottom, like how I did the top to the bottom today. Okay, so I loomed everything to its designated side, reaching in, grabbing the bottom bands, looming up, reaching in. This one's easy because it's dark blue. Nico. Make sure that that piece doesn't come off because it keeps trying to come off. Okay, reach in, loom up, reach in, loom up. The Tinky Winky piece is like, meh, and trying to attack. Okay, so just like that. Now this part's really important, which is grabbing the random band. Slip knot is very important at this part. Okay, so from the top to the bottom, let's take it off. This last plethora of bands come off. Grab that slip knot or else you will lose this. Okay. This is one of those projects that kind of gotta maneuver it. So I moved the little thingy and I slip knotted it off to the side instead of where it was, because it would have looked weird if I kept it where it was. This will require a lot of stretching and a lot of pulling and a lot of fixing and a lot of just training the leg bands. If you guys want to see my training legs bands, show you what I mean. I'm gonna rubber band these together. I did not mean for this to be this big. Oh well. But on a good note, you could see the like that stuff, you know, just making it look like it has scales, and it's really cool. And I'm gonna completely like pulling that, fixing the eyeballs. Okay. Alright, and don't forget that weird ruffle piece. You're going to attach it around the neck, so pretty much just put it around the neck like a necklace and just secure it by twisting the clear band around the head a couple times. Make sure it actually goes all the way around the body, or around the neck, or else it'll look funny. I didn't do enough, so I'm just kind of winging it. Okay. Okay, let it sit for a little bit so that way his legs are more trained to stay down in a walking position rather than a, here, let my legs be flipping crazy position. So his tail will kind of prevent him from standing normally, but he does stand. So here is Vaporeon. I tried, guys, because Vaporeon is one of those characters that's just like, how am I gonna do this? But I gave it my best shot. So here he is. Okay. And if you went ahead and stuck through this video, even though, you know, it does look quite silly, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button, so I do make videos whenever I can. And yeah. If you're interested in any other Eeveelutions, I'll go ahead and link the ones that I've done below. I need to do 3 more after this one, so next up will probably be Flareon. So anyway, guys, have a very craftastic day, and bye!